Good morning and welcome to A-1 Vacuum and Sewing's live stream for Tuesday, May 27th. Getting back to work after a lovely Memorial Day weekend. Hope you guys all enjoyed the long weekend. I think we were supposed to come back refreshed, but instead we came back exhausted. But that's, my son today was like, why am I so tired? I had 3 days off. I'm like, that's work hard, play hard, man. You played too hard. So, back to normal hours this week. Keep in mind, we are, heading into our quilt show. So, this week, relatively normal. The following week, we have set up for the quilt show on Wednesday, and then the quilt show Thursday, Friday, Saturday. There's all kinds of stuff going on. I actually asked Jeannie if she was ready, and she said yes today.
I wasn't listening. I just answered him, and I didn't mean it.
My lips were moving, but you couldn't hear what I was saying. I was waiting for you to yell at me to move.
Oh my God. You're sassy this morning. Sassy. Okay.
We were discussing sass with our daughter this morning.
Because she's like,
we don't think she realizes
she
her
doesn't
level
get
of
it.
sass.
She doesn't even get it when she's being like,
She's like, Dad! God! That's actually not what she sounds like, but it
Pretty
annoys
close.
her, so.
that's like what it sounds like.
And then Mom's like, oh yeah? You want to fight? Come on. I'm like, you ladies need to calm down. They love that. And then Jeannie's like, why are you looking at your dad? Huh?
Like,
Why are you looking at your dad?
like he's going to save her from my wrath. No, that's not what happens.
It makes her more angry.
Yeah. So, but she does. She does get pretty sassy. But she's also been like making me. She made me homemade bagels, chia pudding with coconut milk, and then she serves it to me. And you know I love being served. I love it. We're
going through a little bit of an experience at home because I'm taking back the head of the table.
I don't like that. I've been sitting there for a couple of years now. Right. I don't know why suddenly.
I don't know how I got pushed out.
You liked it.
I'm regaining.
And I would say to you,
Poppy's abuse has reminded me I actually do have testicles. I'm moving back into my earned seat at the head of my table in my household.
He sat for years on the hard bench, and I would say, why don't you sit in the soft seat to my right? Why do you sit on the hard bench?
Because I like being able to see what's happening in the room, and you out of nowhere took the head of the table. I don't know how it happened.
I gravitated there. The universe told me that's where I belonged.
I don't know about that.
Okay, I stitched. I had so many fails, so many times that I thought, you should hang it up, Jeannie. You don't deserve to embroider anymore. You're stupid. There's so many times I felt like that this weekend. And you know what I did? I pulled up my bootstraps and I got back up into the saddle and I started embroidering again. Just to have more fails. But I also had... How did it all work out? It all worked out.
It seemed like you were getting a lot done.
Well, part of my fails, sometimes my fails come from me trying to do something a different way. Me going, oh, you know what? I'm going to do it this way instead. And then I go, oh, yeah, you're going to fail.
I got home and she's like, we have video editing to do.
There was a lot. There was a lot of video editing. So, and then we did do a sell along yesterday. It was last minute. I just put it up the night before, just because
why have fun on the weekend?
Sometimes I can't plan. Like I go, I don't know if I'm going to be ready, and I don't want to commit in case I decide I'm fun. But I decided I was no fun this weekend. I was fun for me and no fun for anybody else. And so, anyways, I finished the main part of Star Spangled Beauty, and I loved it. Except that when I was failing, I didn't love it. But when I was not failing, I loved every single minute of this quote.
You kind of hit your stride when we were in the sauna, huh?
That was different. They saunaed, and I wanted to go sauna.
She was gonna come, and I was like, "Come on!" She's like, "Leave me alone." I'm just hitting my stride.
Yeah, I was like, I'm just in the groove. Like I'm in the pocket right now. I can't go out there right now, and because it's like an hour because you have to go in the sauna.
Imagine devoting an hour to self-care. Imagine taking care of yourself for an hour. Patrick. All the time.
I don't look at. Do you see that?
Your muscle goes down.
Yeah. I've been watching this woman on Reels, and she has this whole thing where you write in all the things you don't care about because now you're going through perimenopause and menopause, and she goes, we don't care. We don't care about our underarm fat. We can't help it if our muscles grow down. I was like, that's so funny. I kind of care. I don't like it. I've never been muscly anyways. This was inevitable. Luckily, there's not that much there. But here. Okay, so I'm going to show it to you. This week, my goal is to, I can only get through so much, right? Especially in between the failing and then having to build my confidence back up again so that I can say, yes, you're worthy, and yes, you can do this. So that takes time. And then, so I was only able to get through this, and then I did finish filming Block 1 and Block 2 of Spring is in the Air. Why are you looking at me like that? You're laughing at me.
I'm not laughing at you.
At me.
I was chuckling at Joyce's comment. I thought I was stuck with it forever.
Oh, the background? No, that was just you took a picture. Oh yeah, Sharon, you were able to join because you didn't have to work, right? Monday's usually a work day. Is that right? So, here we go. You want to hold it up with me, please? This part right here, this is section 1. This little itty bitty kind of got your feet wet, right? And then, oh, look at that. Marlene said she didn't like this. I love this. I think there needs to be something fantastic behind there. I think there should have been something. But anyways, this is the ribbon block, which I absolutely love. And I love it because it has little sayings in it too. These are my favorite because I'm going to put some special pictures in there. But this right here is, okay, can you hold it like right here? So this block, this was my fail. Because this is the one that I was like, I'm going to piece it all together and then quilt it all at once. And then I didn't know the measurements. And then I pieced it and then it didn't look right. And so I had to take it apart. So I have to edit all of that out of the video. But the blocks that I think gave me the hardest time that I was thinking about the most are the ones that I ended up loving the most. Like, I love this block. So that's the flag. Maybe we hold it a little bit closer. So that's the flag block. And and then these are the ones that you're going to be able to personally. Okay. So the petal block, that was super fun. I loved all the filler blocks. This here is section 3. Oh my God, the 8-point stars. I did those twice. I didn't do them all twice. I did these twice. The reason I did them twice is because the first time I pieced it and then I cut it out and then I quilted it. And I looked at the directions. I was like, they didn't do that. And then I got scared that I was going to be giving you poor instructions and that was going to matter. And it didn't matter. And I actually liked it. I liked it trimmed first because it was easier to lay down. But I did it 2 ways. So we'll figure out a way to put both of those videos in case you want to do it.
Maybe do it the way that you like the best in the video. And
It
then
is.
we'll add the second way. If you film the other one, we'll put it as an alternative and I'll embed it in the video. Like if you want to see how to do it as it's instructed, click this.
Okay. And then I had to stitch these twice to match up that those stripes, and that was kind of tough. Here's another one of your personalized block. And I saw somebody who did this one where instead of the start, am I boring you?
Yeah.
Instead of doing these, she made all of these with the vinyl little pocket, and then she had pictures because this is like a perfect quilt that you can personalize where maybe you have somebody. Why? What? So where you personalize? Do you like it? I just have to look. He knows. You're bothering me. It's hurting my arm. Okay.
Well, why do you think I'm down here?
So this is she had all these. So if you have somebody maybe who was in the service and then you want to gift this and put really special pictures in here, that's what they did.
So these are available? Like you have some of these
Oh,
left?
yeah. We have these in the store. And then last night I did the final block. So actually this was from our sew along. All right. This block right here, which I was like dreading because it was supposed to be, maybe you could like hold it so it looks nice. It's not good. Here. Okay. So this one right here, which I was dreading because I was like, how am I going to cut that? Am I going to do it scan and cut? It's supposed to be raw edge applique. So I ended up just putting the fabric down. And then I was like, ooh. And then I trimmed it close. And then I was worried, what if it frays? And I got out my Avenir's free motion stitch regulated foot. And then I stitched it. I did the free motion here, which you'll see is very poor, like my skills. But I just loved the foot because it's stitch regulated, so you can go fast or slow and your stitches will be the same length. And I stitched that down, which made me feel, you can see my skills are poor, which made me feel better.
I thought it looked good.
That nothing's going to happen to
Very
this, that it's
talented.
not going to. Oh my God, look at the cherries. Are those so fun? The cherries are so fun, and I almost forgot the vinyl. And then I did that later on. But the dimensional flowers on here. So this, which was one of the blocks I was dreading the most, the ones I think about the most, like how do I do this with you that's going to make the most sense, turned out to be my favorite. Like I love this one, and I love that ribbon one, and I love, love, love the flag one. I love it. So if you're waiting on this, just get it and do it because it's, and it could be a great gift for somebody. And one day when I decorate the house, we're going to hang this up. And I'm going to put special pictures of you and me celebrating 4th of July. Don't you think? We're going to have a spot for this. I love it. So, and I love the ribbon. So anyhow, I wanted to show this to you. I've got, I'll do this week. I'm hoping to do the borders. That for instruction for me because it'll probably be poor. It's going to be me figuring it out because I just do it one time. Actually, that's a lie, right? So this is what it looks like, the whole thing. Isn't that gorgeous?
It's almost as tall as you are.
I think that's 60 inches. How tall is that? It'll be 60 inches once it's done. I think that's the goal. Here's the back. Looks good. Take your time pressing it. Take your time. Okay. Any questions? Did you attempt the scalp? Nope, haven't attempted that yet. Sharon doesn't like the ribbon blocky. I love the ribbon block. I thought that was so much fun. I did mine with Steam-A-Seam because I was like, do I want to use glue? Do I want to use spray? And then I ended up doing Steam-A-Seam. I thought that was like a really good way to do it to get everything to stay down. And then Not sure if I like the scallops. You don't have to do the scallops. They gave you options, and I like that. They gave you options to do it one of two ways. So I also wanted to show you, I want to talk about this. So I went on.
So you found all the blocks?
No, Karen did it. This is from the Sew Along on Friday. Karen, now I've got to give it to somebody because I will lose it. We'll hang it. We'll put it up. So I wanted to talk about spring is in the air. And I wanted to talk to you about that for two reasons. Number one, I put the kit back up. I don't have them now, but if you were in love with that kit, if you're in love with this kit, I'll be able to kit it in August. I know that sounds like a long time.
But it'll be perfect for next spring.
It'll be perfect for next spring, and I feel like this kit was just super special. And the other one's beautiful too. So if you want this kit, like I said, they are reprinting this fabric because it was so popular. Do you like this chunky thing hanging off? It was so...
They can see all of it.
Thank you. So, you can order it. It won't be available until next August, but we will have these kits available for you. And the jewel tone one, I just ordered 2 bolts of that, and so maybe I'll make kits out of it, or maybe we'll use it for something else, but I needed that other fabric. But this was such a popular fabric. You can also order yardage, but just understand that it's going to be a pre-order for August. I think August 14th was the release date. And I just restitched out block 1 and 2. This is block 1. This is block 2. I did a supply list with all of my color changes and the threads that I use. So if you want to do the exact color threads, that's all on there too. That'll go on the website tomorrow when Graydon's here. So don't ask for it now, but we'll put that up tomorrow. I'm going to do one more video on this, which is going to be the dimensional flowers. And then we're going to have a sew along where we're going to do the auto split quilt sashing. That is only going to be for the people that have that feature on their machine. So it's going to be for the Luminaire, the Solaris, the Avenir, and the Radiance. So, and I'm just going to do that as a free sew along for you to follow along. I'd say we'll do that in July, and that'll give you time. Might even be August.
July may be kind of crazy because we get back.
I'm going to be tired.
Jet
lag.
Party, then...
Okay, August. So you get all summer to get this done. All summer. August, we're going to do auto split quilt sashing. Okay? And then we'll finish this one off. So, and then better be ready because I have the next thing coming up. It's going to be awesome. So I love that we're doing some Janine Babbage. I love her stuff, and I love that you can put your own flair in there with your own fabrics, and I have a wonderful idea for some awesome fabrics to do with that one. Do we have anything else we need to talk about? I feel like we do. Patrick?
About what?
Did I film anything else?
I don't know what you were doing all weekend. You were like, I don't have time, I'm busy. Get out of the room. Take the dogs.
Oh my God, I was so embarrassed because they were just out there losing it. And then
nobody in my family will crate the dogs. Like, there are times when the dogs need to be crated.
They're my babies. I don't like putting them in the crate. So, which is okay. And, then I got my hands on them. I was like, you didn't put on your fur collar. And then they were quiet. I was looking for this. I was looking for this all weekend, tearing my room apart. I had to reprint it. So, we didn't have a question for this week. We did it on Friday. We did our question on Friday because we wanted to know about what do you want for Quilt Show specials. And so until the Quilt Show, and we sent out a note, we are doing snap hoops. Buy one at 25% off, buy 2 or more, 30% off.
Hey, ladies.
And then we are doing stripology and creative grids. So if you want those, we're doing those at 25% off. And what else are we doing? there was one more thing. Martelli rotating mats. We're doing those at 25% off. The base, the top, the set, the ironing board, whatever you want out of those. As far as orders go, still waiting for Avenir mats.
Yeah, and we were essentially told because it's coming from a third party.
You'll get it when you get it.
Yeah, they were like, we have no control over when they ship or no understanding of what's happening, etc.
And then whatever happened with the crap. Oh, Kim, it is happening. So I'm doing vial toads. The reason I'm telling you it is happening because I ordered all the fabric, and the fabric, you're going to die when you see it. It is going to be so cute. That is going to be a design center class. So anyone with Design Center IQ Designer is going to be able to do that. My fabric isn't shipping to me until sometime this month. But once you see it, it's going to be so cute. So vial toadstools is what we're talking about. That's going to happen. You can no longer get the pattern. I think I have maybe 4 or 5 copies of it. I would order it now because once I sell out, you're going to have to get it someplace else, which isn't a bad thing. How many do I have?
So we remain roughly a week out on sewing service, vacuum service, somewhat similar.
Okay, so I had somebody order this pattern and I canceled your order because I was like, I couldn't find it. Because they'd taken it off the wall and they put it over someplace else, and so I couldn't find it. But then I found it. So if you ordered this pattern,
why don't we just reach out? Like, you can still see the canceled order.
I know. Okay, I'll reach out. I took it down. But Sweet Land of Liberty, I'll reach out because I canceled your order and then we found this. So this is what we're talking about. We're going to do a project like this. It is, these are hand embroidered patterns from Crabapple Hill. But if you know, Crabapple Hill is no longer. And what we did is we put the image in. Sorry, I'm not doing a very good job of showing you this. We just took the photocopied image, put it in. This, I actually did one where we colored this too. I should color this one in. And then we crayoned. I think we used crayon. Yeah, we used crayon and we colored and set it because then it looks something like this. Isn't that so beautiful? So I have one in here somewhere that has it. It's totally colored. So it looks even better than this. So these are always super fun projects. And then I did the pillow class. And then we did it on the serger with the binding, the custom cording. So can you look it up right now? Tell them we have it. This is vial toadstool. This is the next one that we're going to do. And it's a little, is it just like a tabletop or it can be a wall hanging? So the fabric I have is absolutely amazing. We're going to, when we do this, it's not up yet because I haven't gotten my fabric. I'm going to kit it for you. It's going to be, we're going to scan in. Actually, we're probably just take a picture. Take a picture, send it to the machine, and then we're going to turn that just line image into an embroidered design, and then we will color it too. So I actually have quite a few, but you want to get it now. 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. Hey, Lindsay, do you mind changing this to quantity tracked to 8? Okay. Do 9, because I know I have a 9th one. And so you want to get that design for the class. And then if you don't find it here, you can find it elsewhere, but they're not printing it anymore. That's the issue. So that's vial toadstools, and we are doing that for sure.
So LaDonna, we don't have a date for the brother sale. We'll do the brother sale sometime in July or August, but as we recommended last week, if there's something that you want, do it now. Because the price increases that we've already seen that hit, what is it, next Wednesday? It's the 5th. As of the 5th, it all gets more expensive. So if there's something that you want, even though it won't be at the old brother sale price, like, we're still going to probably be able to do better now than we would midsummer.
Yeah, those specials, the quilt show specials I'm doing are for everybody. They're online. You want a 6x10? Is that a snap hoop, or you want a just regular hoop? Oh, I think I sold out. I sold out because I did have some, and I just did the brother sale price, but we are out of those. But
I mean, I can order more. It just won't be quite at the brother sale price.
Spring is in the air is sold out. When you say spring is in the air is sold out, are we talking about the design or the fabric kit? Because I thought I put the fabric kit back up there, but maybe I did not. Maybe I didn't hit save. I thought I did that this morning. So I will go ahead and I'll fix that. And, there's a couple of things we're waiting for. Number one, spring is in the air. Some people have ordered all the spring is in the air stuff, and I'm still waiting for designs. I have 15 designs coming today. I think 10 of you are waiting. So we will get that sent out to you. I told Violet, for some reason it's getting sent to my house. I told her as soon as it gets there to bring them here, and then we will send it out. So if you order the Minky Kim kit, which is so cute, the Minky Kim kit, I think Michelle's going to be finishing that up this week. Then we'll be able to show you the finished bags. I'm waiting for a little bit more. I had to order some more Bolsel. So those kits, they're not going to go out until next week. So just give me another week. And then...
So chat is not a great place to be putting in your orders.
Do your order online.
Like either buy it online or call the store. Because I don't know off the top of my head. I need to see what I'm paying for those hoops. And we'll do... I
think if you want to get it now, we can do... I think we did them for...
let's look at the price first.
But the price is what the price was until the 6th. And we did them at $229.99 for the 5x7.
Oh, okay.
Yeah. So if you want to get something now, we can still get it for you now before our price increase. It's just not going to be the deep discount brother sale that we normally do. So spring is in the air. Roxanne, were you talking about fabric kit or are you talking about design? So... Oh, yeah, you're right. You're right, girlfriend. Let me make that. So I'm just going to, we should be able to make as many kits as we want to do. So if you want to pre-order that, and you're not going to get that until sometime, probably end of August. It's expected to release sometime in August.
Somebody commented, Jeannie's like, somebody commented as to how many windows I had open.
I go back and forth because I'm working so hard on so many different things all at once.
It's an incredible drain of resources of your computer.
That it's either drain these or drain my brain. What would you prefer? Yeah, exactly. So, okay. We can close that window. I was looking for it. We're going to a wedding, and I bought this beautiful dress. And then I showed it to Violet, and Violet goes, "You can't wear that. That's white." And I was like, oh my God, thank God she said something to me, because I would have shown up at that wedding in that dress. And I don't want to outshine the bride. I don't want everyone to be distracted by me and be like, oh, are you getting married? Patrick and I were like, we'll just jump in and we'll do another wedding. We'll be like, we're getting married too. And I totally didn't think of that. And I was like, oh my God, thank God she said something to me. Because I was like, oh, I'll just wear this and I'll have like really fancy shoes. And she's like, you can't wear that. It's a white dress. You can't wear white to a wedding. And I was like, she's so right. What was I even thinking? Not thinking.
So Mary Jo, the only thing I would say about feet is quite frankly, not that they won't be more expensive, but it's less of a big deal, right? Like wholesale wise, if a foot costs $10 and it goes up 10%, it's only going to cost you $1. Not to say that doesn't add up, but like when you're talking about a hoop that costs us $150, that's $15. So, if there are feet that you definitely want, let us know. I have, what I have? Like somebody who has a Luminaire, a Solaris, or an Avenir. Like I have a Solaris foot kit. How many of those do I have?
I think we have one.
I have one Solaris foot kit, which is The Solaris foot kit. What am I asking for the Solaris foot kit? I think they were like $600 or $700, and I was only asking. Yeah, $199.99, and it comes with 30 feet for the Solaris. So if somebody wants that, just reach out to the store and let me know. Call the store. 775. Is it locked?
Yeah, it is.
Huh.
I know. Thank you.
You're welcome. But if somebody wants that, just call the store and let us know. I also have a bunch of like Serger foot kits and stuff like that I have at like 60% off.
Lady Fair. Oh my God, Cheryl, I'll put that up today. I think we took pictures of it. But yeah, if you want we were only able to kit half of them because we had to order some more of the background fabric, and then we'll kit the other half. But you know me, well, maybe you don't know this. I don't take a lot home from the store. I do, but I don't. Like, I don't take home a lot of fabric, or like, because I go, okay, something new is going to come out later that I'm going to love. But I took home Love and Share. I will put that up. If it doesn't go up today during the day, it'll go up tonight. But I will put that up there. It is so beautiful. Thank you, Miss Sharon. I'm glad that those are helping you. I wore it just to, Janelle. I know, right? I would have shown up there because I picked it. I was like, oh, I'll wear this. I'll wear this to the wedding.
She's like, Patrick, is this cute? Like, can I wear this to the wedding? And I was like, sure.
Yeah. Two of us, clueless. Neither of us even realized. Yeah. So anyways, is there a special jump drive for, are you the Aventura? Is that what we're talking about?
Wait, what is she talking about?
Is there a special jump drive for
Where do you
the
see that?
Adventure? Right here.
Are you talking about the Aventura or the Avenir?
Oh, yeah. Neither. There's no
and
special jump drive, but
The
I
brother
would...
sent out some Avenir
list?
USBs. No, they sent like, I think I received like 4 of
I
them
saw
or
those.
5 of
What
them.
are those?
Like, I'm kind of keeping them in my back pocket if somebody's having, people still have trouble with
So
thumb drives.
I would not buy like those cheap in bulk from Amazon USBs. I mean, have I used them? Yeah. Have they been okay? Yeah. Have I had some that didn't work? Yeah. So if you're buying USBs for your machine, I would stick between 8 and 32 gigs. I personally just use 16 gigs, 8 and 16. That's my sweet spot.
So somebody asked, does that also fit the brother? And I think you're asking if the Solaris foot kit would also fit the brother.
Oh, is that what
Yeah,
you're talking
the
about?
Solaris is a luminaire and Baby Lock clothing, so it's been a while since we've talked about it. But Baby Lock is a licensed name for Taconi Corporation. They don't really make anything. They are distributors. So Brother makes the majority of those sewing machines. They're mechanically identical to the Brothers.
Let me see if
And so if you're ever in a situation, like I just had a gal that bought one of our Brothers that lives in an area where the bigger dealer's a Baby Lock dealer, and the Baby Lock dealer was like, it's different company, it's different parts. No, they're not. They're the same part numbers. They all come from Tennessee, from Brother. So like sometimes Baby Lock does some stuff that Brother doesn't do. Like they'll buy some feet from other manufacturers and sell those for the Brother. And vice versa. Brother sells some stuff that Baby Lock doesn't buy. So, but any of that stuff, like anything that would fit on an Avenir, a Luminaire, Radiance, Solaris, they're all the same. If it works on one, it'll work on the others. Would you point me to your YouTube videos explain snap magnetic and flash hoops?
maybe I should do
I don't think
like
we
we
have
did
done one.
snap hoops and flash. I could do a video tonight where I just take out all my hoops and we talk about them and what's.
Yeah,
Should
I
we
mean,
do
we've
that?
done them here where we've shown
But
you
maybe
which
I'll do
ones
a
are peaked
specific
and which ones
video.
are flat and which ones are.
And I'd be a good person to do that because I have everything.
She's like, I got it all.
I need to, right? I need to know what I'm talking about. But what we have added to the store are mighty hoops too. And I tried to demo that, and it's like, and then you put it in here. I saw Michelle do it, and she was so effortless. And then I go and snap, and then nothing stuck. And then later on, I go,
You were
Michelle,
upside down?
Yeah, she's like, you had the non-magnetic side up. I laughed. I was like, okay, like, right, just learn. So I'll have. I think you've seen, like, Michelle has posted some videos of that. But I'll go through my stash. So tonight I'm going to do a video. And I promised to do a video on the snap hoop and quilting with that and why it's so great, which I haven't done yet. But I'll do a comprehensive hoop video. And what hoops I like and why I like them and when I use them. Right?
So, yes, 2 gig USBs on your Avenir should be totally fine.
Oh, yeah. I mean, and if you have an older
I think they say
machine-
up to 32 gigs are fine.
Yeah, if you have an older machine too, like I remember when I had my Elegante and I couldn't put anything bigger than a 1 gig in there. So
Which are hard to find these days.
No, they're not. Just find them on Amazon. But you can just put 1 gig and find them. So, if you have an older machine, maybe you want to stick to a 1, 2, or 4. Is all I'm saying.
Well, we have, like, if there's anybody that's watching, because we had this conversation with a customer last week, we have seen customers struggle getting their USB recognized by their Avenir if they're on Apple machines. Like, the way that Apple catalogs their directories is a little different, and it maybe it's been fixed, maybe it hasn't, but we have had some folks that have struggled with that. Anything else, or can we get to work? I got to get cash in the register and get going.
Let's go. So have a great day. Be creative.
Let's
make
go.
something awesome. And I will. Did we read it all? We'll see you tomorrow. Bye,
Yeah,
guys.
Chris, I feel like every time I think I have it all figured out, I get smacked upside the head by life too. Bye.